on, guys? Coming from you live in here in the Rammer. We are currently heading to Genesis Detailing Shop because we have to go do the 2-year maintenance on the Rammer. So if you're not familiar with the 2-year maintenance, what I like to do to the truck to keep the pretty much paint, clear coat, everything in pristine condition. We will explain it to you. Well, Genesis will explain it to you. I don't know too much about it. He knows more about it than I do. But we're heading there right now, and I'll let him explain to you guys, you know, what really the 2-year maintenance is. We've arrived, guys, here at Genesis Detailing facility. Look at that, right when you walk in, you got this old 30 Max. And you know, I must say, I don't know how I feel about this whole look yet. It hasn't sat in with me, but I'll give you guys a little update on what he's doing to it. But we pulled the Rammer in, and I'll let Nick explain to you guys exactly what we're doing and why we're doing it. And he's also got this Fast and Furious car over here. I'm not sure what they're doing to it. Probably trying to bring it back to life, but we'll see. Okay, she's getting her bath, guys. Now, once he's done with all this, I'll let him explain to you what we're doing and why we're doing it. And then, you know, you guys can go from there and understand why sometimes you get this, you know, issue or problem on your truck. Okay, Nick, what's your first step over here? Or do you want to explain the issue that we're having?
So Eddie, here's the issue. Eddie doesn't put a towel to his truck ever, and he washes it a lot. He doesn't use the truck as much, so it sits a lot too. And over time, contaminants build up to your truck if you're not deconning it as often as you should be, meaning putting a towel to it, using some detail spray, and doing a full 2-bucket foam bath, right? So contaminants bonding to his paint over time. It's been about 2 years since we coated this thing.
Yeah.
So it's time to do a ceramic maintenance detail. What we're gonna do is decon it, declog the coating, bring the hydrophobics back a lot more, and then reboost it again. So right now, we foamed it using some OP Decon X. Then we're gonna pull it in after a 2-bucket wash and start doing some clay barring. The reason why we're doing all this prior though is because when you're doing a clay bar, you can cause a lot of scratching if there's some dirt on the surface. So we're gonna decon it first, get all the dirt off the surface, then do some clay barring. All right, guys, I don't know where Eddie left off in the video, but we got the truck all pulled up inside. We got our bucket with some Eco Wash in it and our clay mitt. We're gonna start doing some clay barring. We got our clay lube in my pocket. But first, I wanna mess with them a little bit. Where are those emblems at? You got the emblem?
There's nothing on there.
I wanna put a nice little hybrid sticker under his limited. See how long it takes him to notice that. Go with some sticky tape real quick and apply that to the big comments, the Rammer. Also, guys, if you guys are in the San Diego area and you're interested in starting up your own mobile detailing business, or you just need a nice little storage unit or some extra room to put your stuff in, I have a 5x8 trailer for sale. I'm gonna sell it as is. It comes with all like the products and the water tank, hose reel, plumbing's already done. It's got some storage up front. You got your bins for clean and dirty towels and some more storage. Also comes with methods. So if you're interested, DM me on Instagram at Genesis Detailing. We'll get you taken care of.
Thinking, gotta, what do you need, like this? What do you need?
No, we need this emblem tape. It's gonna be like a piece of paper. Give me 1 sec. Paper.
This is like,
why is it
like
recording?
This. Feel this. Is it on there?
No, no. Are you holding it? No. Whoops. So as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, we're only going to be clay barring this vehicle because he doesn't really put a towel to it. He never really decons the paint, meaning over time those contaminants kept building up over and over again to where it kind of feels a little bit rough. It's not crazy. Like to the normal human, it's not bad at all. But you know, to Eddie, super OCD dude, it needs to be lightly clayed. So We have a light clay bar. This is a clay mitt, not your traditional clay bar. It's gonna be less abrasive, smoother, and more friendly on the paint. And this is what we're gonna be using for this paint. Inside our bucket, we got some OP Eco Wash. This is a rinseless wash concentrate. We'll be using it as a clay lube. It's also in our 32-ounce bottle. So let's get to it. Step one is gonna be to we're gonna Eco Wash on the surface, soak it. You want that stuff dripping. Any sort of dry spot will cause tackiness. This is your clay lube to minimize any sort of scratching that's gonna go on. So we're gonna soak it heavy. Then we got our clay mitt. And we're just gonna use it like a wash mitt. Top to bottom, straight lines only. And this is gonna lightly remove those contaminants. And after every panel, we're gonna dip it back in there, scrub it on the bottom of the grit guard, go right to the paint. Here's an example. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little black dot there, one more there. Do a nice little clay bar on it. And that stuff comes right out. And guys, I'm putting like no pressure whatsoever. Letting that clay mitt do its job, going back and forth, working that area, and you're good. So all you gotta do just to keep your coating clean. And as we mentioned in the beginning, it's been 2 years since we've even touched this truck. And this is how you properly maintain your vehicles. All right guys, and for finishing touches, got a nice hybrid emblem for him. So once you're done clay barring, we got our OP ceramic detail spray. This is intended to be used on ceramic coated vehicles. You can use it on a non-ceramic coated vehicle as personal protection, as standalone protection. It lasts up to 6 months to a year. And if you book in a 6-month coating with us, this is what we use for our application of protection. Since this vehicle is already ceramic coated, what this is gonna do is make it hydrophobic, make it super hydrophobic, reboost the coating, make it super slick and smooth. So we're gonna use that as like a basic detail spray, then wipe it off.
Where did you pull this from out of your ass? This is Jacob's idea, right? It had to be Jacob. Look, he puts hybrid on my. Oh, that's a Jacob thing.
Have you heard this truck though? It's kind of quiet.
I might keep that. I don't know. I don't know, Jacob. I might keep that on there.
What do you guys think? Should we keep it?
I mean, like, I don't. Technically, it could be a hybrid.
You can park in the spots now.
I mean, yeah, it could be. I was thinking about debadging, but I mean, I guess.
Let's add more.
How did you stick the?
It's just 3 empty.
Don't worry.
Does that come off?
That's a question of mystery.
That's what happens when we get our ceramic maintenance. Slap that on the back of it.
Where did you get that from?
Just keep them stashed.
You keep them out. All right. That's great. I thought something like was on here, and I went to wipe it off. I said, "What the hell is that?"
That's not coming off.
All right, guys. So now I haven't looked over the footage of this camera. I went to go look at a forklift, so I gave the camera to Nick and Jacob over there. So I apologize for whatever that you've seen so far in this video. But now I'm back. I've taken over, so you're gonna see some good stuff now.
Guys, I'm sorry that he's back.
I will say now that I've touched the top, it's much smoother. Did you explain what you did?
Yeah.
And what he's saying by that, guys, what he means is, so because I got the spot free, I don't like to use a towel, because towels are how you get these swirls. You know, that's what's killing these vehicles, are going through a car wash with, you know, the brushes smacking it and you wiping it down not properly. So I was always just so worried about this. I would just rinse it off. That's it, pull it in the garage. You know, sometimes I'd put a towel on it a little bit here and there, but I would not really, you know, go this extent to the extent of what Nick is doing. So Genesis, if somebody wants to come in, can they do, first of all, like a 1 year, or no, you recommend 2?
So this package right here is technically our 6-month coating package. It works as a ceramic maintenance because we're not really.
Why does it seem like every time I start recording, they bust both of these freaking buffers out? I don't want to stop them from working, but sorry guys, if you can hear it. It seems like every time I hit record, they both start cranking both of them. But you know, they gotta work, they gotta make money over here. We'll step over here, so hopefully you can hear Nick. So
I'll speak a little bit louder. So right off the bat, this package can be done to a normal vehicle to just bring out some gloss and add protection. the ceramic detail spray, as I mentioned previously in the video, it's a 6 month to 1 year coating as a standalone vehicle. So like, let's say Jacob's car outside, that little Altima there in the corner, all he has is that 6 month coating. And it does great, you just have to keep reapplying it though, and you can use it as a maintenance product, which is what we did on Eddie's truck. And that's basically the way I would do it on any ceramic vehicle. And so to answer your question, how much it would cost, it'd be starting at $225, which isn't too shabby.
$225?
$225.
And how long usually does it take you?
I've been doing your car for
3
like
hours?
2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Depending on the size of the vehicle, this is a Ram 3500, so much bigger vehicle, and we're being super cautious on that.
Rammer.
Rammer. Guys, I'm getting a Chevy. I don't know if you told him yet.
Oh, no, I haven't told him yet. No, we can't tell him. We're going to stay tuned for the video. All right, finally back home now, guys. So if you're wondering also, I don't remember if I told you the main reason why I did this was when I were to touch the top, even with like a rag, you can feel how there was like some like oxidation, something was stuck on there, you know, and I just told Nick something's wrong, you know. And then also when that day we went to Campland, or that week we went to Campland, it like when some random thunderstorm came in and this Rammer was parked under a tree. Now the stuff, it was all just tree sap, literally all that brown, if you saw the Campland video, it was all tree sap. I didn't realize that. So when I was like scrubbing this, I'm like, dude, this is a nightmare. I literally had to scrub it to get the stuff off. But then when wiping it, you would take a towel, right, and you would wipe, and then you would see like, it would look like water spots dry up and then all of a sudden go away. And Nick said, well, you know, luckily for you, that's in the ceramic. That will go away if you put the truck out in the sun. I'm like, what? You know, I didn't buy it, so I was worried. So I put the truck in the sun, you know, cleaned it, washed it a week later, and it did go away, but not perfect. You still saw, and I called him, I said, man, there's still some on here. You know, what we got to fix this. I don't want to, you know, like, you can't see it, but you can see it like when you wipe. And then as soon as you would wipe, it would go away. But it drove me nuts knowing that it's just in the truck, in the paint, not in the paint, but in the ceramic on the film. So he's like, all right, bring it. We're gonna do the 2 year maintenance on it, you know, so we can get all that done. Now that he's done that, the truck is insanely smooth. It's like back to right when he, pretty much when he first ceramic and did the whole entire truck. Now you wipe it, that's it. It wipes, it's clean. So now I feel much better because I couldn't stand when it was like this. It was just driving me nuts. You guys know. Out of all my vehicles, all my toys, I mean, everything between out of the Rammer, the Ding Ding, the Can-Am, like everything, like even my kids, like this is my baby. I mean, you know, I got my kids, I know, but this thing, you know, this is my baby right here. This is like, I've just always loved trucks. Trucks has just been my favorite. This is like, you know, I look forward to getting in this thing. I enjoy driving it. And a lot of you guys, oh, you little pavement princess, you're damn right. This is my favorite princess, my street queen, my whatever the hell you want to call it. I enjoy looking at this thing, believe it or not. Some of you guys in the comments are going to say, why the hell did you buy it? You're just going to sit and look at it. I enjoy looking at it, I know. I just look at it as, you know what? It's an expensive painting. I bought an expensive painting, guys, if you want to call it that. You know, whatever you want to call it, this is like my baby right here. So I like to keep her in the garage. I keep the ACs on for her, you know, both of them. It is what it is, guys. You know, I'm sure you think I'm crazy. You know, maybe. I mean, I'm so crazy when I'm done driving it, I open the hood. If you're wondering why the hood's like this, open the hood to get the hot air out, you know, so the hot air's not sitting here on my rubber and stuff. I know, it's a little overboard, a little whacked out. I'm sure some of you guys think it, but you know what? I sleep better at night. You know, I allow the cool air to come flow, cool everything off. So, I know, guys, I know. Is it normal? Probably not, you know, maybe it's not. But, I mean, that's just me. You know, I'm like that with all my stuff. If stuff is like out of whack, like when stuff is unorganized, like this stuff right here, like see this stuff all over the floor, it drives me crazy. This is insane. You know, I can't wait, and I'll let you guys know I'm finishing it, almost done with the trailer. I'm doing a video on this for you, but I mean, it's like all my stuff, you see, it has to be like organized, like it has to be clean. It's got to be in, you know, in order. I just don't like unorganized stuff, and I don't like my stuff dirty. You know, I can't wait to see the comments, but it is what it is, guys. So big shout out to Genesis Detailing. Big thanks for him to, you know, fixing the truck, getting it pure, getting it perfect, getting the paint flawless again. I appreciate that. But if you guys want to contact him, I will put his link down in the description. You can DM him. You know, his Instagram is @Genesis Detailing. DM him. I think his phone number's on there also. You guys got to click that, double check, and he'll, you know, take care of your truck. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.